corpse of the old tuberculosis hospital. 5 of us stood at the threshold. Me, Ethan Caldwell, 26, failed journalism major turned YouTuber. My girlfriend Mia, her brother Josh, his best friend Kyle, and Sarah, who swore she was sensitive and had dreamed about this place since she was 9. We called ourselves Midnight Meridian. 6,000 subscribers and climbing. Tonight we were going live inside the most haunted building in America. Title already queued. We spent Halloween night in room 502. Something followed us home. We all knew the legend. Room 502. The nurse who hanged herself in 1932 after discovering she was pregnant out of wedlock and infected with TB. Some versions say she jumped from the window. Others say she slit her wrists in the bathtub. All versions agree on one thing. She's still looking for her baby. And every single person who has felt her cold fingers around their wrist has died within 12 months. We didn't believe in curses. We believed in views. Josh killed the engine of his beat-up Suburban. Headlights died. Sky. Last chance to bail, I said, half joking. Last chance to bail, I said, half joking. Mia rolled her eyes. We drove 6 hours, Ethan. We're doing this. We slipped through the gate. The building breathed. That's the only way I can describe it. Every footstep echoed twice. Once from our boots, once from somewhere deeper inside the walls. Moonlight bled through shattered stained glass windows and painted the corridors in sickly blues and greens. Our flashlights carved tunnels of dust that hung in the air like ghosts too tired to move. First floor, operating theaters with rusted tables, shadow boxes full of yellowed medical records, wheelchairs lined up like they were waiting for patients who never came home. Second floor, the solarium where they wheel dying kids to breathe fresh air that never saved them. Third floor, the children's ward. We saved the 4th and 5th floors for after midnight. At 12:03 a.m. we started the live stream. Yo, what's up Meridian fam? We are officially inside Waverly Hills Sanatorium on Halloween night. Smash that like button if you think we're gonna die tonight. Shakespeare. Donations rolled in. Someone sent $50 with a message. Go to 500 to alone. We laughed it off. By 1:30 a.m. we were on the 4th floor hallway. The temperature dropped 20 degrees the moment we crossed the threshold. Our breath fogged. The EMF reader Josh carried screamed red. Sarah stopped walking. She's here, she whispered. Mia aimed the camera at her. Say that again for the people in the back. Sarah's eyes were wide, pupils blown. She's crying. Can't you hear it? I couldn't. Not yet. We moved deeper. Past rooms where tiny handprints still smeared the walls at 3-foot height. Past the nursery with rusted cribs and a mobile of wooden stars that spun slowly, though there was no wind. Then we reached the nurse's station, a long counter, broken glass, an ancient logbook open to a page dated December 1932. Sarah reached out and touched the page. The crying started, soft at first, like a woman trying not to wake someone. Then louder, heartbroken, guttural sobs echoing from every direction and no direction at all. Kyle's bravado cracked. Okay, that's the wind or something, right? The sobbing stopped as suddenly as it began. Silence pressed against our eardrums. Then a single word, clear as if someone stood behind us. Baby. Mia esse camera glitched. The live stream chat went berserk. Donation $100. Get out now donation $200. She's right behind Sarah. I whipped around. Nothing. But Sarah was staring at the doorway to room 502 like it was the mouth of hell. We have to go in, she said. Her voice didn't sound like hers anymore. Josh shook his head. We said hallway only tonight. That was the deal. Sarah walked forward anyway, like someone pulled her by than I expected. Peeling mint green paint, a rusted bed frame, a single window overlooking the courtyard 5 stories down. Moonlight painted a silver square on the warped wooden floor. Sarah stepped into that square. The temperature plummeted again. Frost bloomed across the window from the inside. She spoke without turning around. Her name was Mary Eleanor Whitaker, 27 years old. She loved a doctor who promised to marry her. When she got sick, he transferred to another hospital and left her here to die alone. The sobs returned, closer now, inside the room with us. I raised my flashlight. The beam shook in my hand, and there she was, standing in the corner we'd all looked at 10 seconds ago and sworn was empty. A woman in a 1930s nurse uniform, once white, now gray with decay. Kapkruka. Long dark hair hanging in wet strands over her face. Her belly swollen with late pregnancy. Arms cradling something that wasn't there. Rocking, rocking, rocking. Her head snapped up. Head tilted at an impossible angle, smiling with too many teeth. Her other hand, long, blue, ending in broken fingernails, closed over my wrist. Frostbite pain shot up my arm. I smelled formaldehyde and lilies left too long in water. She leaned in until her hollow sockets filled my vision and whispered in a voice that tasted like copper. 1 year, Ethan Caldwell. Then you bring me my baby. The pressure vanished. She was gone. Sarah collapsed. My hand throbbed like I dipped it in liquid nitrogen. When I looked, 5 perfect finger-shaped bruises ringed my wrist,